What's going on, everyone? So yeah, we have some important stuff here, don't we? We have a response from Sony about multi-platform games um, coming to other platforms. But the response is not what you think, as we see right here. It's a response about the PlayStation 5 fans against multi-platform games. So yeah, it's about to get interesting. Now, are we ready for this? First, let's take a trip down memory lane. I don't know if y'all remembered, but I wonder where he went. You know, there's a lot of people missing, like Crap Gamer, where's he at, right? Let's take a trip down memory lane. Enjoy. I wonder where he's at. Mm-hmm. Wonder how he feels now, y'all. Think about it. They thought they were getting all the games. Wait till this Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I'm making this late at night. I cannot wait to see the Direct in the morning.
What is it?
I don't know what African language that is, but you know, he's definitely ready to eat.
Oh, fuck! Oh,
You might have to come to Xbox if they gonna feed you, bro. He probably likes doing that 2 times daily. Look at it. Yeah, what do y'all think about that? I wonder how he feels now. It just reminded me of something that, from a long time ago. You know, funny stuff. We're gonna get to this too, don't worry. Yeah, because, this kind of syncs with what we're about to read here. Are we ready? Here we go, y'all. PlayStation 5 fans against multi-platform games email Sony. Get response. A recent PlayStation job ad ended up ruffling feathers, as it suggested that PlayStation 5 first-party games were destined for Xbox. Or at least that's how a large portion of the gaming community took it. What followed was somewhat of a firestorm, and now some concerned fans are emailing, guys, they're emailing Sony to inquire about its multi-platform games. This is absolute cope. Let's change the volume for that. Insiders have cautioned players against taking the job ad in question out of context. Sony has already said that its first-party single-player games will largely remain exclusive to one console, with some exceptions like Lego Horizon Adventures, which Sony felt was a good fit for Nintendo Switch. That's the narrative they were trying to push, right? And guys, this is the funny thing to me, because that was what they were talking about with Shinobi. First-party games will continue to launch on PC at a later date, but live service games are expected to launch on all platforms, including Xbox, starting the Helldivers 2. This is where it gets interesting, because Sony is about to reply. Nevertheless, players want clarification, and at least one fan has received a response from Sony. Although it's the most boilerplate text I've ever seen, I'm frankly surprised that Sony even bothered to entertain the email, because they want to send a message, just like that PlayStation X dev account did. Here's what they said. While we continue to explore new ways to grow and evolve the gaming ecosystem. There it is, right there. Explore new. Remember, like Reforged Gaming say, it's not anything new, right? Sony just said new ways to grow and evolve the gaming ecosystem. Guys, new ways. There it is again. We are committed to preserving the unique identity that PlayStation represents. They're still going to play that game. Money Hat. It's going to be the time exclusive, but you're going to have to wait. Sony wrote, as we have in the past. Are we ready? We will always listen to feedback from our community, including valued players like you. They're valuing that you care about PlayStation exclusives, but they're also laughing because it's kind of funny. And ensure that our decisions are aligned with the experiences you expect from PlayStation. I think we'll be okay, folks. Sony said, what you worried about, bro? I'm about to sell 80 million consoles soon. I'm doing fine. I got record profits, and I'm going to get even more money, and I want Nintendo numbers. And PlayStation's not getting damaged. We're listening to your feedback, including valued play. See, they're valuing, because, you know, it's also funny, like J-Tech and them, and ensure that our decisions are aligned with the experiences you expect. Oh, don't worry, you're still going to get that PlayStation you expect. But just understand that no matter what, we're exploring new ways to grow and evolve. This conversation is over with now about that because Sony has told you that something new is happening here. So it's not just live service. Pony, sit down. Deal with it. So yeah, pretty much right here, we've seen it happen the past 2 weeks, right? Where people are getting checked by official accounts or something from PlayStation telling them the console war stuff is over. Like Sean Layden said, don't tag me, bro, right? The other dude said, we're all about, you know, everyone, because they knew this message was coming. This is why that type of stuff is happening. They know what they want to do. They've made up their minds, and they're moving as a PlayStation unit, and whoever's going to move with them. You can sit there and cry all you want, and trust me, they're always going to listen, and they're going to value, but just know that our decisions are aligned with what you expect from PlayStation. But just remember, this ain't changing. It's like I was telling people, when you go take a look at that job listing, all right, jokes aside, you're not going to be paying somebody over $250,000 to up to $300 and something thousand to just do live service sports. No, it's a serious job. You're going to be doing a lot. If somebody told you that's the type of money you're going to be making, you think that's a light job? I don't think so. They have a lot of responsibility that's going to be going on for that. That's why the pay is so high. Like, I don't think people are using their brains with this. So if you want to really see what's going on, just don't get too much in your feelings. Wait to see what's going to happen. I've already told people I don't know what game is going to be selected, meaning I don't care to even try to guess. What I do know is something is coming, whether it's a small title or whatever. But what I do know is that it's not only live service. And I've made so many videos and I've covered this fully, like I professionally do a lot of things where I fully cover it to show that it doesn't make sense for it to not just be that. And if I'm wrong, I'll come out and admit it. You know what I mean? But once again, I never said that there was going to be a specific game. There's people that are saying Spider-Man. There's people that are saying God of War. Pony, sit down. There's people that are saying all these other games. AGN didn't say any of that. All he said was that it's not just live service because it doesn't make sense. And if we continue to put all the pieces together and take a look at that mystery that they're leaving us with, because, you know, you got to be a detective and do that type of work and deal with these type of moments, you know. He's getting ready to write his love letter back. He's preparing. If you thought that William guy wrote something, Nib is preparing the greatest love essay of all time. You're not allowed to see his eyes either. Only Sony's allowed to look at his love for Sony. Because that's where it's at. It's in his soul now. That type of writing, I mean, man. He just... You guys don't stand no chance. He's written more love essays for Sony more than anyone. But I that William guy, you know, I have to do some more research on him. This is probably the length of some of those emails. Guys, this is too damn funny to me because I think we get the idea. I think he probably touched Sony, and that's probably why they replied. We didn't get to see it, guys. It was all sent to Sony. That's unfortunate. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this. All right, y'all. This is so funny. Let's see how long this is going to keep going. And like I said, we haven't seen the worst crash out, y'all, yet. Wait till they actually drop some of those games and then they actually see it. They're just not going to know what to do. And I think Reforge is going to grow gray hairs. Peace out, y'all.